The councillorship, occupied by Gerald Robinson, is up for election this fall, who, after almost 20 years, has accomplished nothing for the nation. But don't take my word for it. Just look with your own eyes. Look to our neighbors. Roads, housing, police station, gas station, radio station, baseball fields, hockey rink, docks, and the list goes on. So why the difference? We either have all these things, or we have Gerald Robinson. We do not and cannot have both. Now, they may well delay the election this fall. They have to protect him like a toddler. And by the way, thank God for our neighbors who provide us with everything that we refuse to provide for ourselves. Now, they'll point at where all the money comes from, and they'll say, it's them. They're hurting us. They're not being nice to us. They're not listening. How the hell can we be heard when the majority elect representatives who refuse to read, refuse to write, can't listen, and can't talk? You ask him anything. Go in there and ask him, what time is it? And he'll get up, walk into the next room, shut the door behind him. In response, if you're lucky, you may receive a grunt. Yeah. The majority who vote to keep us 100 years behind our neighbors, they're heard saying, don't listen to them. They're just being negative. Don't say nothing. They're just stirring up shit. I agree with your use of that word because there is no better word to describe Wolf Lake Council's track record. Now, the majority, they don't want land. They don't want resources, royalties. They don't want $100 million in economic potential. And they don't want the hundreds of millions of dollars in programs and services. I mean, you talk about land, and it's get that land away from me. I don't want it. That's a real thing. That's fine. But do not deny the minority or future successors who want those things. Now, every one of us knows personal pain. Every one of us knows struggle. But living in hope without taking action means dying in despair. My hope is that future majorities will decide that this is not acceptable. And my hope is a future majority will expect more from itself. You just have to want it. It's that easy. When I shared our circumstance and an idea for a future with a man who was at Oka in 1990. A bold, gallant warrior, a real one, Rotis Garagete. His answer to me was stern. Hey, you can, but you have to fight for it.